Hi guys. So, who went to see Ouija? Anybody? Alright, so here's my review. Mike, you're amazing. Seriously. Amazing movie. Brilliant. Super freaking... It makes everything make sense. It should be the first movie. And then this Ouija, the first one should be the second one. So it all starts out at Debbie's house, as you guys know in the first one, with Doris, the mom, and that sister. Very, 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 very cool. It takes you right back to the 1970s, 1973. Amazing. The board stays the same throughout the movie. The box, just like the when they started doing the blue Statue of Liberty, the blue ghost on the board. So that was amazing. It's I don't want to give away too many spoilers, but it was a lot better than the first one. The first one was, there were so many questions. So you have the mom and the two girls. They have to make their living by pranking people. Well, the mom figures out, okay, this is not a game. And it goes on. It goes on to the little girl. Doris, she starts to hear the voices. So, I don't want to give away too much. She hears the voices. She becomes the medium. She becomes the vessel for the spirits to speak through. At first, I don't want to give too much away. Yeah, she becomes the vessel. So it starts out all innocent, all nice, very fun. It describes, the family, before Debbie moved in there, and all of her friends played the Ouija, and it explains the black figure that you see when you put the planchette up to your eye. It explains all that. The hanging, it was incredibly put, and then going, the Catholic priest comes, and they go to a Catholic school, obviously a privileged school, so they're very close to their father, the priest. So the little girl does get picked on quite a bit. You heard they call him, the mama witch, and all that stuff, that fun stuff. And then once she figures out, the oldest daughter goes over to a friend's house. She sneaks out. She goes over. She plays the Ouija board. It works for her. Okay, well, this girl, knowing, what her mother does and tricks people, figures the game out. The game in the movie. Okay, the instructions. They come with 3 rules for that board. Never play alone. Always say goodbye. Don't ever play in a graveyard. Now, that's going to be taken out of context, and everybody in the world and their mothers will have an opinion. So, everybody watch out for those Ouija editions. New ones coming, because there will be new ones. Still, a very good movie. Where was I at? It was very good. Very freaking good. So yeah, it does come with a sheet of paper, a very small sheet of paper, that says, don't play in a graveyard, don't ever play alone, and always say goodbye. So, but those are Ouija editions, not based on reality. So, going back to when Debbie moved in, that place where they find Doris, that's not Doris. With her lips sewn up, that's not Doris. Doris. Oh wait, yes, that is Doris. Never mind. It gets confusing. I have to go and watch the first one again tonight. But it just basically gives you a background of why everything is happening in the first movie, the first movie, why everything happened. So we have the Polish, she's writing in Polish. She describes in great detail the doctor that had come over from Poland and moved into Doris's house, that family's house, beforehand. The wife, the father, I can't remember the wife's name or the daughter's name, I just remember Doris. And it just kind of describes how the doctor would sew the patient's mouths up, cut their tongues out, and then sew them shut. He was so involved in the occult and with spirit communications and all of that, and it was just incredible. So 1973, I don't know what it would be like back in 1973, but I felt like I was back in 1973, if that makes sense. So, amazing job at bringing us to that time period, and especially when fortune telling was, kind of taboo, not to talk about, when the Ouija really started to pop, especially with The Exorcist, 1973, December 24th, 26th, 1973. So, it does take place within that time frame. And yeah, the Catholic priest actually goes back to have a seance, or what she would call a reading, or a channeling session with the daughter. So they're all sitting there at the table. They have, the board. This time they don't have to do, they don't even have to put their hands on the board. It just moves. And Doris, the little girl, just sits there. She's the voice, the mouthpiece for the spirits. So the doctor had tons of people in the walls. So in the second one, when you see that people with the planchette up to their eye, you are seeing the doctor. That is the doctor of the house. So there's actually, it just kind of makes me wonder, why? Why wasn't this told in the first one? Why didn't we find out more about the doctor, about, Debbie found that in her house? They burnt the board in the second one. They burnt the board, they came back upstairs. The mom did, or the daughter did. And there it was. It was perfectly intact. So now I know how Debbie found that board in her house. So, it's really, really, it's confusing trying to gap the two, because it takes you back. It takes you back, and then it explains everything that you don't understand from the first movie, and it explains it in the second movie. So I think it's a very good, I would not rate it PG-13, definitely not. I think it would be a rated R movie. It didn't give Ouija the name, did not give it a bad reputation this time. Hollywood actually did a very good job. I stayed for the credits. I always do. Blumhouse Productions, awesome job. Thank you guys. Mike Flanagan, you're amazing. Seriously, you're amazing. It didn't give the board a bad reputation. It actually, having the priest come in and say the spiritual world is very real, but it says in the Bible that you are supposed to test the spirits to see whether they're good or they're evil. He does that. They test it. And she is 100% accurate with her channeling. She doesn't need the board. She becomes just a natural channel, while her mom tries to make the board work with her knees. Shows how everything's done, all the stunts, how the candles blow out, how the mom and the daughter, the trio, spook people and try to scare them to make their living. And then when she really gets going and she really starts to become a channel, the people are just amazed. It tells the little girl that there's money in the wall. They find all this stuff. They're, saved financially. But the ending is very, very sad. Very sad. So, the ending of the second Ouija, Origin of Evil, picks up at the ending of the second, or the first one. So it's kind of confusing in a way. Very kind of like time lapse. You gotta watch both to understand both. So you have got to watch one or you aren't gonna understand either one. But it is one amazing film. It is seriously one amazing film. It has an amazing storyline. Family. That's the storyline for the whole entire thing, is family. And it's just incredible. Love it. So yes, it was a very, very, very well worth it. Very well worth it. And yes, I went by myself. I had the whole entire theater by myself. To myself. It was incredible. It was very, very incredible. So I highly suggest, yes, go see Ouija, Origin of Evil. I'm just very happy that it does not give the board a bad reputation. The priest clears things up. So does the daughter, so does the mother. What you're thinking, your intentions from the board itself is not bad. It's all from you. It comes from inside you. What you want to contact. So if you want to contact evil, you're going to get evil. If you want to contact good, you're going to get good. So that's basically what the mother, the oldest daughter, and the priest all wrap up and tell you in the movie. That's what I got from it. I got a very positive message from it. I'm sure a lot of people didn't. Yeah, only I would see a positive message in Ouija, Origins of Evil. But yeah, it explains everything perfectly. Everything is perfect in that movie, and it's just great. It is so great. It explains why they start using the planchette to see through. So we know where that comes from. Movies, Ouija-stitions. So yes, be prepared. Be prepared for more Ouija-stitions. I'm sorry. There will be a lot more coming. A lot more. I think it's amazing. I think it's seriously an amazing film. I'm gonna go see it again. It's seriously amazing. I can't wait to get it on DVD. I just think it's awesome. You guys did an amazing job. Amazing job. And I'm thrilled that you guys did that. It was so incredibly awesome. So incredibly awesome. And I think it's amazing that, the board that I have right here from 1936 is the same exact box. Yeah, well, it took place in the 1936. So that board is from 1936. The box is the same exact box from the movie. But the board is still the board. That board. So I know they have a new one out now from this one that is better made. I don't know, so. But yes, it was just incredible. It was incredible. Go see it. I definitely recommend it. I definitely think it's another very good family film. I think it's something that you can really enjoy with your family. It brings your family together, and the whole plot, the whole storyline is keeping your family together. It's what I've got from it. The afterlife, being connected in the afterlife, and then within the physical life too, the physical realm, and how, the spiritual realms are very real. They are here, and we can experience that. So, it does give you one lesson, to be careful of your intentions, and that is that's what I got, personally what I got. So, I just think it's amazing. I'm so happy that this is the first film in within the context of Ouija or spirit communications, that it did not directly link the board to possession, hauntings, all of that. It doesn't link the board to that. So they don't place blame on the board to anything. They do burn it. They try to. They think they're going to, get rid of something because, get rid of the board. You're going to get rid of the activity. No, it's the people that bring the evil, the negativity. So, you see that there. Awesome. Amazing. And it just, I felt transported back, again, like I said, I wasn't alive in 1973. So, I felt like I was there. I felt like I was there. And it was just incredible. The storyline, the plot, the characters, how good they were, how amazing they, the roles. They did amazing. That was some good acting. I'm blown away by the acting. And it is just incredible. It is seriously incredible. So, that is my review. I definitely give it 5 planchettes up. I give it 5 planchettes up. So instead of my 5 stars, you get 5 planchettes. So, I just think you guys did an amazing job for this one. So, I just hope people get a good message out of it too. Not just, the fun, but I hope they actually get the good message too about family. It's all about family. Taking care of your family, your family's a colony. If one person in the family is ill, it affects everybody. So if something's going on with one person, say like Doris, something's going on with her, she is becoming a mouthpiece for the spirits, she can't stop it, her sister has to kill her. And so her lips shut. The dad comes back, so the lips of the doll shut. Which I was told when I went in that, Annabelle makes an appearance. No, she doesn't. Annabelle is completely out of the picture in this movie. So yeah, the dad does come back to try to help the family. The dad helps the family find the money, but he also helps them and tries to protect them from all the other spirits in the house that wish, harm, because they were brutally tortured by this crazy doctor that came over from Poland, and it's just so incredible. It really is. It just, the clothing, definitely 1970s, the fortune tellers, and, her mother was a fortune teller, and I guess it skips a generation for them, and then Doris become the channel, the voice. Very good movie. Very good movie. Worth it. Worth every penny to go see it. So I do highly recommend that you guys go see it. And take note of just how special that movie actually is. The detail. Pay attention to the details. You'll see the hanging of the boyfriend. You'll see the hanging. So everything that Debbie goes through, everything that her friends go through, watch in this one what these people go through. It is just incredible. The synchronicities. Well, obviously it's a movie. There's gonna be. But the coincidences, the parallels are amazing. It seriously puts everything into perspective. Because it's that first one, I'm like, what the hell? None of this makes sense to me. Now the whole thing does. The first one. If there's gotta be a third one. Do we have a hint? Do we have a clue if there's going to be a number 3? Because it ended on a very, what I thought was, okay, there's going to be another one. There's got to be a Ouija 3. It ended just so with her in the freaking, the loony bin. And then that's where we backtrack and go to the first Ouija and So it's like you backtrack and then, well, what's going to happen now? I'm curious. I want to know more. So there's got to be a number 3. There's got to be. So yes, that is my review. 5 planchettes up. You guys did awesome. Mike, Flanagan, are amazing. Awesome. So I hope this is a good review for you guys. You guys deserve it. Very good. Very good. So thank you. Thank you for the amazing entertainment. It was one amazing time. I had an amazing time by myself. So, alright guys. I hope you like my review. Go check out Ouija Origins of Evil. It is in theaters now. And I think you guys will like it. So, I love you all very much. And thank you guys for watching. And I will see you all tomorrow for Sundays with Satan. And go get a Ouija. It's fun. But yeah. So, everybody, happy Ouija. Happy boarding, as Karen would say. So, I love you all very much. And thank you guys for watching.